Hi. I'm just setting you guys up real quick. I always forget to do it before I go live. I need to start doing that. Sorry. Hello, hello. Hi. Oh my god, what is like actually occurring? I need like a new setup. I need a new setup. I think that's the issue. Okay. I think we got it. I was just holding Romeo. I have fuzz all over. And I don't notice it until I go live, but let's see. Hi guys. Okay. Do. I literally just did my makeup, so it is not the same makeup. Let's see here. Did I set it for, oh my god, I'm like losing my mind right now. Yeah. Okay, it was just a delay. All right, that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with a delay. All right, that's fine. Oh, you're absolutely gorgeous and breathtaking. Stop. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not, but that's super sweet of you. Okay. Looks great. Love the lips. Thank you. I wish my lips were bigger, genuinely speaking. Your hair looks nice. Thank you. You're so stunning. Oh, Kendra. Thank you. Why don't you come with me to California? Who are you? Hear me out. Pink hoops with this would look so good. I do have pink hoops, but I'm a silver girly. This lip color looks good on you. Thank you. I like more of like a darker maroon. I need new lipstick is the tea of it all. That's the tea of it all. Hi, Era. I'm good. But I get Botox? No. I love the glitter on the eyelids. Thank you. So it's probably going to be on the shorter live, if that's okay, you guys. I heard there is more M crap coming out. I'm not gaslighting. I legit heard there's more. Oh, okay. Like what? Princess, I like darker colors for sure. Yeah. It's okay, Amber. Thanks for at least coming on tonight. Of course. Do you like Jeffree Star's makeup? I've wanted to buy a couple things from Jeffree. Like, there's a cute makeup bag that I want. But I don't know. I've never bought anything from Jeffree personally. How was your day? It was okay. It was definitely a later start. I'm just having a hard time sleeping because any small, tiny little noise wakes me up. And Romeo is just like, has so much zoomies and happiness. And I can't make him stop because it's like, it's his time to be happy and excited and rambunctious. So I have to kind of accept it. But last night he was so rambunctious that he ended up spilling all his food. Like, it crashed onto the floor. It broke. It scared me. Holy, it scared me. And I had to, like, literally, I'm half asleep cleaning up cat food and glass, and I'm just like, I don't know what life is right now. But I love when he like has the zoomies and stuff. I just wish it wasn't when I was like in my REM sleep, but that's okay. That is literally fine with me. I know you like it when I tell you what you want. Huh? Sometimes I'm confused, but thank you for the money. The highlighters are good, but expensive. Jeffries, does your tooth still hurt? I took some ibuprofen last night. I'm good right now. It's hard to go through a rumors list when every single one isn't real. Like, I would love a rumors list where like some were true and I had some like explaining to do, but I read it and I'm like, I think maybe the only one that was real was Tammy not suing me. I guess that's the only one, but like, you guys know that just based on the fact that I think she has said that, just what I've heard through the grapevine. The last time I heard Tammy's voice was when she called me on my live stream, or when I was reacting to one of Jordy's calls. I don't remember which was last, but I don't pay attention to anything that she says or does. And when I find out something, like my jaw's on the floor. During this whole debacle of like the merch thing and my mom telling me about the bed bug edit she did, I also found out that she made a video of me. So it's me with the poop emoji going down the toilet. Who in their rational mind would do that to their niece? I, for one, cannot compute it in my brain. It is the weirdest thing I have ever in my life. Like, it is the weirdest thing that I have ever in my life seen. That's not normal behavior. That's not normal behavior. Tammy hasn't felt this alive in forever. You gave her a drug and now she's doing odd things to keep getting her fix. Trev. Yes, that was a good way of putting it. That was such a good way of putting it. Just so crazy. Ugh. I don't know. She's living for the attention. Yeah, it has to be that. Like, I just can't. Like, to make merch, like, what if I did that? What if I did that? She'd probably come at me again. Well, I've had her blocked for a while now, but oh, I'm red right here because I'm itching. I'm gonna have to redo my makeup. Why am I itching right there? She'd probably, oh, you guys are sitting on my makeup case. She'd probably get so pissed off and find a way to contact me and be like, I'm gonna sue you for making merch. Like, that's just like literally, I genuinely can't. It is just, if I wasn't on Zoloft and if I actually wasn't unbothered, like, this is something that can genuinely hurt someone, like genuinely hurt them. Like, I understand my mom and Tammy are like in an argument, and like the fact that like I was put in the middle of it and now I'm getting like the repercussions of it is just, it could be hurtful. I'm not saying I'm like hurt, because I'm actually not. Like, I genuinely like am so unattached to her, and I know that sounds bad, but that could like really hurt someone, you know? Don't give her the time of day. I don't, but she gives me all her times of the days. All her times of the days, which is so weird. There is no sink story. I like to troll a little bit. That's why my live stream's called The Sink is My Best Friend. Tammy can't keep her story straight. I don't even what story? I don't even know what stories, like, she's saying. Like, I literally want, like, nothing to do with it. Like, she like, creeps me out. She makes me feel uncomfortable. She makes me feel, like, unsafe. And, I have to figure out what to do about that. So... Natasha, you don't have to believe me. All you have to do... I was going to say, look at the history on my thing, but I did show my history before, and people were like, that's fake. That's not real. It's like, nothing I do is... Love the makeup today. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, it just feels very much like nothing I do even will be taken seriously, so... It's so weird because I'm watching myself... Wait, hold on. Maybe if I change the... Oh, I had to change the... I don't know. I look better through my, like, phone versus the actual live stream. I don't know. I'm so uninterested in the Tammy era. It's weird. It's so weird. I don't know. Natural volume in my hair. I don't really know. It's just kind of like how it is. I did straighten up here just like a little bit to just like flatten it a little bit. But none of this is straightened down here. So it's like, I don't know. You guys know I'm not a conditioner girly, but I decided to use hella conditioner because it's good to like switch up hair products, switch up hair routine, because your hair starts to get used to your hair routine and your products and such. So I used hella conditioner the other night, and it genuinely made my hair feel so good. But the thing is, if I use it every single time I wash my hair, it starts to dry it out more and more. So then I have to like shock my hair, and then I stop using it, and then it's like a cycle that I do. But yeah. Yeah, PCOS can definitely cause hair thinning for sure. Natasha, you just say the opposite of everything I say. So I don't take your opinion, like, not even with a grain of salt. So, who has a whole stack of washcloths? I use 3 per shower. 1 for the bits, 1 for the body, and 1 for like, once it's all clean, like round 2, but like a quick round where it's everywhere. I have very particular shower habits. So that part's not a troll. I'm not trolling. I use 3 per shower. I'm not even lying. You guys, do it like that. Like, do not do 1 for the bits, 1 for the rest of your body, and then like, what the fuck? I'm drawing a blank. Like, exfoliate your whole body. Oh, it feels so good. Sometimes I use exfoliating gloves, yeah. So, but yeah, I like to use like regular soap for the bits and then the whole body, and then bits and pits, yeah. And my 3rd round is like an exfoliating type of soap, and that's just like a quick everywhere. So you do need 3. I mean, my brain tells me that I need 3. So yeah, I started that type of routine. I think it was back when I was with Feline. So it's been maybe like 3 to 4 years. That's been my routine of showering. Alexis, welcome, welcome. Hello. What's your favorite flavor of Vienna sausage? I don't know if I've ever had a Vienna sausage. That's valid, actually. It causes less bacteria movement throughout the body. Yeah, and someone with lymphedema and lipedema like me, like, I have to be very particular the way that I do things to prevent, you know, bacterias and infections and more cellulitis and this and that. That sounds like an OCD ritual. I totally get it. I have a lot of rituals throughout the day. That's what I consider you know, I've talked to you guys about my cleaning rounds, and it's very like particular, and that's just like another kind of example of a ritual that I do. People think I was joking when I said I got diagnosed with OCD. Like, you guys see the scars on my arms from my excoriation. That's due to OCD. If you guys saw, you know, the parts of my body that you can't see, you guys would probably be like, what the actual fuck? OCD isn't, oh my God, all of my markers have to be lined up perfectly. That could be a part of your OCD, but that's more so you just like to be organized. OCD isn't, oh, my sink has to be cleaned after I wash my dishes. No, you're just a cleanly person. That's so people don't understand like what actual like obsessive thoughts and obsessive like OCDs are. And for some reason, out of everything that I struggle with, my obsessive habits or my OCDs are the one thing that I genuinely have the hardest time talking about, because people stop referencing the sink. Stop. You guys just want me to talk about the sink, okay? I forgot what I was saying. What does the seal emoji mean? Where at? Hopefully this doesn't come off wrong, but you definitely have a lot of OCD behaviors. I don't know how people think you don't have it. I don't know, Bryn. It's the same with the BPD. Like, I am like textbook borderline. Like, almost, it feels like that. I don't know. I think that like it's easier to be like, Amberlynn has like the bad stuff, like the narcissism, but it's like, listen, I fell into the trap of thinking, am I a narcissist? Taking narcissist tests, talking to my therapist about it in the past, a psychologist about it in the past. They're like, you are not a narcissist. And it's like, you know, my Instagram said narcissistic goddess at one time. That was my username, etc., etc. And I fell into that trap because people think narcissism is so bad. Narcissistic people are and can be horrific, yes. But you have to think of it like this. Narcissist people obviously are like that due to their own traumas. So it's like, I try to be understanding of like a true narcissist, and I think I know a couple. But it's like, it's in the same way of like a borderline. You get that way 9 times out of 10 because of environmental, or it's hereditary. It's never someone's choice to be a narcissist, to have borderline, to have depression, to you know, have, I don't want to say certain words because YouTube likes to be like, we are family friendly here, so I can't say certain words, but it's just like, I'm literally walking textbook of a borderline person. And narcissism, there's a lot of correlating, whatever that word is, there's a lot of things that run together that are similar with narcissist and people with borderline. The things that are different in those, I don't have that difference over here with the narcissism, but I do have it over here with the borderline. And it's just very hard for me to talk about, you know, BPD because people would rather me be a narcissist. It's really hard for me to talk about OCD because people would rather me be like, oh, she's just trying to be quirky. And it's like, I've talked about the fact that like, there's a lot of things that I do that like very much show that I have ADHD. I've never been diagnosed because I personally have not gone through like the evaluation for it. I have not done it. I've been assessed, which are two different things, assessment and like the actual true evaluation, or I don't know if I'm flipping those. But nowadays everyone's like on Adderall, everyone's getting diagnosed with ADHD. And it's like, when I was living in Kentucky, it was a 6-month wait for me to get like the actual true evaluation for it. And I was like, holy fucking shit. Like, that's crazy. like 6-month wait, but I ended up moving here before I was even able to go to my appointment. Mariah, welcome. And Buzz, welcome. Hello. So yeah, it's just a lot. Like, people think that the things that I went through as a kid is going to make me like a normal person growing up. No, that's just not where the cookie crumbles. No pun intended. So that's that. Block therapy. Huh? The word therapy? I had a little burp and I took a drink of something. I don't like burping on here, you guys, okay? Sometimes I'll do it like if I've been like drinking alcohol or something and I don't realize. I don't see anyone named therapy on here. Am I like tripping out? Oh. I just got so confused. I like genuinely don't know. I genuinely just got so confused. Anyway, oh, okay. As a borderline, how do you cope with feelings of loneliness and isolation and inward anger? You know what's crazy? Before I started Zoloft, every single day, the loneliness I felt was, I felt it physically. Like, it physically felt like there was a dark cloud following me every day. Like, it was like this doom was in my chest. I felt so lonely that it actually physically ached. It didn't matter if I was around family, didn't matter if I was around friends, didn't matter if I was, it did not matter. Like, I could be being hugged by the most wonderful person in my life and I would still feel this, like, it made me want to, and it's like, it was rough. Zoloft has drastically helped with that. Drastically. And I know people love to say, Zoloft isn't a magic pill. It is magic. It is magic. It does not take away that I need to go to therapy and work on the things that it doesn't help with. But you are taking Zoloft because it is magic. It helps so many people with so many symptoms. And to like invalidate that is crazy work. When you find the right medication for mental health, it is magic. And I stand by that. It is, my symptoms have lessened drastically. Me wanting to, and now never feeling that way, no matter how stressed I am or how heartbroken I am due to this or that or whatever it may be, I never feel that way anymore. And I used to genuinely feel that way when I was doing something that I loved and enjoyed. So it's like, yeah, that is magic to me. It's magic is for the lack of a better term. Like, that's just a good way of putting it. So, I'm on sertraline, which is the generic for Zoloft, and it is magic. When you find the right medication, it is night and day. And if you've never experienced that before, then that means you haven't found the right medication. And that's normal because I went through, Lexapro, Wellbutrin, Prozac. Wellbutrin made me feel the absolute worst, like the absolute worst. But yeah. Nick, she already clarified she knows it doesn't take away the need for therapy. Oh, 100%. 100%. I'm just talking about my experience with Zoloft. No, gracious. No, love. Medication doesn't do anything except make it easier to approach therapy. No, that's not true at all. Wellbutrin is a ride. It was a bad ride. It was a bad ride. Lexapro was not good for me either. Therapy doesn't work for everyone. I have done therapy on and off for, God, since I was 9 years old. And the longest I've ever been with a singular therapist was in 2022, 2023. It was almost a year. And it just doesn't work for everyone. To me, sometimes therapy feels like you're just venting so much. They can't give you advice, you know, it's just kind of like someone that you're just venting to. And I feel like I do that a lot in journaling. And I like to do a lot of reading, which helps reading about things and the way you can change your behavior and become aware. And I have done so many forms of therapy, and it just feels like, do I really want to vent ever? Like, do I want to pay that much money every single week to just like vent when it's something that I feel like is not helping me? And that's like with almost every therapist. I feel like, you know, the psychologist I saw in 2022/2023, like genuinely changed my life. Genuinely helped me so much. Like, it's absolutely incredible. Is therapy off the line fully right now? No. I just think that that's a personal choice. And I literally just stopped therapy like a couple months ago. And I don't know if that's something I want to continue doing in this very moment, because I find I am in a really good mental headspace. And I know that you guys don't get to like fully experience that version of me, because the drama on YouTube is a lot for any person, whether you're on Zoloft or not, whether you're medicated or not, whether you're borderline or not, whatever it may be, like, you're a human. And the things that I have been going through with an ex-girlfriend, on top of the stuff with, you know, a family member, my aunt, for crying out loud, the list just genuinely goes on. Like, the ways that I have been reacting to actual betrayal and hurt have been normal, versus in the past, I would have reacted very differently. I would have reacted worse, and I would have been hurting worse. So I just feel like there's so much improvement that I've made. And, you know, if you guys could feel inside of me, then you would know. You'd be like, wow, she actually does feel different. The way that she behaves is very different. The way that she reacts is very different. So yeah, I'm just in a good spot right now. Like, if I take away the stuff with like reaction channels, the haters, the stalking, the this, the blackmailing, the this, the that, the aunt being, you know, whatever the hell she's doing, like the ex-girlfriend stuff, if I take away all of that, like, I'm good. I'm good. It's, you know, things that are happening on YouTube that is definitely not the greatest, but I don't know. I just feel great. So I'm a sociopath. You know, that's something I don't really get called. That's crazy. You don't know much about sociopaths if you think I am one. An ALR book club. I've tried that. It got overran by the haters, so I stopped doing it because it wasn't fun to me anymore. You seem mostly regulated, but I think crashing out like once a month on live is rough. Crashing out, for the lack of a better term, but I think it's more so me becoming extremely overwhelmed with a lot of pain that is happening at once by so many people. Like, you aren't meant to be hurt by hundreds of people at one time, let alone thousands. So I feel like the way I react in those situations is pretty understandable. Alyssa, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Did I do anything fun today? No, my sleeping schedule is a little ass backwards right now. Yeah, I need it for Vlogmas in particular. I want to wake up at a better time. I'm just such a night owl Um, I don't know why. It's weird, but I slept for the worst 6 hours of my life today, but the time I did it was crazy. I woke up at 3 and my sleeping schedule was so good like last month and or like a month ago, and it just slowly gets back to bad again. But that's okay. Like I can work the graveyard shift, but after this I'm gonna just be doing a ton of cleaning rounds. I find them so therapeutic. We were just talking about therapy. That's funny. I genuinely love cleaning. To me, it is so fucking just satisfying. It's relaxing. It's and doing it in a cleaning round type of way kind of makes it like a game for me. I turn everything into a game, by the way. Random fact about me. For Vlogmas, are you going out or just filming at home? We miss your going out content, going for walks, dining, swim, travel alone and with friends. Gina, thank you for the super chat. I'm just going to be vlogging my life, whatever that looks like for the day. I'm not planning anything. I'm not like planning anything for Vlogmas. I'm simply just going to be vlogging my life. So whether that's in, that's out, I have made it very clear that Vlogmas is going to be boring. I am a homebody who doesn't drive, who hates the cold weather, and it is fucking freezing already. I miss window too. I do. It is fucking genuinely freezing already in Oklahoma, and I'm just like, ugh. So we'll see. We will genuinely see. I don't know, you guys. And that's my favorite type of content. People at home just live in their life. Show me your cleaning. Show me what you had for breakfast. You know, show me you doing your makeup. Talk to me about a thought you're having. Like, to me, that's my favorite content. Horsey, welcome for the super chat. Welcome for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Luna, welcome. It's snowing, Mariah? No. That's not good. I'm good off that. I like that too. I'm excited for Vlogmas. Good. And I think that if people don't enjoy my Vlogmas, there are so many other people who do Vlogmas. So maybe I can point you in that direction. Alexandra Rodriguez is someone who loves Christmas so much. Like, so do I. That's my favorite holiday. But like, she's already decorated for Christmas. So if you really like vlogs and like you're really looking for someone who probably will leave their house, you can go watch her for sure. Because I don't want people to like be like, oh my god, Amberlynn, this is so boring. Like, there are other people who vlog. So the popsicle sticks bring back that moment. Okay, so what would the popsicle sticks say? I am thinking about at the end of each what's it called? At the end of each vlog in Vlogmas, to do one interview question. I know I have so many still waiting. I also want to do new ones that are like fresh for Vlogmas, but I thought it could be fun because I know people love hearing themselves in my video. So I think that would be fun little. I've never picked an AI. That it, girl, you just like to be so negative. Beck said you hate cleaning and never do it, and you agreed. So I was dating Beck, 8 years ago? Slightly bedbound about 6 years ago. Living with roommates, and I'm a completely different person now. I live by myself. I keep my apartment clean. I enjoy cleaning. I have created a routine for myself. I'm very independent in that way. The only way I'm not independent is driving. I know, come for me. And it's probably going to stay that way for like a hot minute. But I do everything myself. And yeah, so that's funny. Beck said you didn't like cleaning. We're really going to talk about 6 years ago. Oh, 6 years ago, I couldn't clean. So I had to like lie to myself. I don't even like cleaning. It's because I couldn't do it. It's because I couldn't do it, you know? I love cleaning. And I turn it into a, like a game. I do. Please pray for my grandmother. She is 88. Kaylee, of course. You did not have to send me a super chat, love. Everyone, pray for Kaylee's grandma. If you don't pray, positive thoughts, please. I hope everything's okay. Have I ever tried that type of bread? No. Funny joke. You literally always show us cleaning. I don't know. People change all the time. I used to love cleaning. Now I hate it. People literally change all the time. Like, there's an ice cream that I loved last week. Now I'm like, I don't really like that no more. My mom's good. My mom's good. Can I get on a ladder to change a light bulb? No, I can't. But thankfully, in this apartment complex, you're not allowed to change the light bulbs. You have to directly put in an appointment with maintenance, and they come do it. Oh, hot chocolate sounds great. Are you joking me? Shout out to Mama Lan and the fur babies. Thank you so much, Mariah. I don't even get on ladders to do anything. Oh my god, MG, for real. Ladders suck. Oh my bougie. I think they just want certain, I don't know, they just like their shit to be done a certain way, and they want it to be certain lights, I guess. My living room light is currently out, so, but I never use it. But I definitely have to contact maintenance about that. I just never use it, so it's like, what's even the point? I have this light right here that I use, and the kitchen lights are so good that it's like, you know, my living room. Yeah, I don't know. Justice for ladders. Oh my god, I can't. Chunky Monkey. See, I used to love Chunky Monkey. Like, that was one of my most favorite ice creams. Now it's like, it does not do it for me. It does not do it for me at all. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get off, you guys. So, I stayed on here a lot longer. I genuinely thought I was only gonna be on here for 10 minutes, but I was on here for 40. Do you ever have trouble with maintenance coming in unannounced? No, but if it's like ever like pest control, or because they try to do pest control quarterly here, they also change the filters here a lot, etc., etc. So when that happens, they just put a little note on our door and they say we're coming tomorrow to do that. So they always say like the day before. My mom's apartment complex tells them like a week in advance, but here they tell us like the night. W livestream. Oh, Buzz, thank you. That like is so sweet, genuinely. I need to hear that. Sometimes I'm like, my live stream was really boring. I don't know. I like that you guys are very good at changing topics. I, for one, can ramble on about the same thing for a million years, but I also genuinely love like the change of pace and the topics and the this and the that. So you guys definitely help, and I appreciate that. Good vibes tonight. Yeah, it's been so many good vibes lately, like genuinely so much good vibes, and I am so appreciative, and I feel it and I see it, and it helps me on my day-to-day for sure. So I appreciate that so much. My girlfriend has looked forward to your stream all day. Thank you. Have a good night. Oh, I'm so glad that I live streamed then. I love you guys, and I hope that you guys have an amazing day, night, wherever you are, and all that. Okay, bye. See you guys tomorrow.